All right, welcome everybody to the LightTwist show, where we spotlight the most exciting builders and creators in virtual production, computer vision, and spatial computing. I'm Vikas Reddy, founder of LightTwist.
And I'm Phil Nelson, the co-host with the co-most, your plus one and only. And our guest this week is my second favorite Canadian named Scott.
Huh. Who? Just before we get into that, who's your first favorite, Phil?
Obviously, Scott Thompson from Kids in the Hall.
All right, well, today's show, we'll be asking the standard questions to LightTwist's own Scott Michaud. I made sure to pronounce that accurately this time.
And we'll probably play some video games, maybe some Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
What do you think, Vikas?
That sounds great. Let's get Scott in here.
Let's get started.
Let's map him in here. Welcome, Scott. It's great to not only work with you on a daily basis, but actually have you on the LightTwist show. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, welcome.
Thanks for having me.
We wanted to just go through and ask Scott some of our standard questions, including our very typical replicant test to make sure that Scott is not a replicant. In fact, this is something it's a bit of an oversight in our interview process. I don't actually run any kind of Turing or replicant test. And maybe because I don't care. I don't know. It's just one
How
of those
progressive.
things. Yeah, it's like I don't know. It's just one of those things where I don't do drug tests and I don't do replicant tests for LightTwist. So anyone that's a replicant that's out there, it's a solid
bunch of drugged up robots.
Anyone that is a drugged up robot that is looking for a job, LightTwist is hiring. If you are good at graphics, computer vision, or a variety of software engineering. So
is it legal? Is it effective? Is it replicant?
Yeah. Those are all different questions. All right, so let's get into the questions here. So, Scott, first of all, what is on your desk?
Lots of things. So, I've heard these questions before, right? Multiple times I have an old Samsung tablet, and then, of course, like wallet. I'm not going to show my credit card numbers, don't worry, and also like a
do you have any,
Xbox.
do you have any Social Security cards that you'd like to show?
That I like to show? No.
All right. What was the last TV show you watched?
So don't watch much TV, but I do watch some anime with my girlfriend, and we usually binge after they all finish. And so the last series just ended in October because they go by the seasons. And the one we just recently finished watching was Michaud Recoil, which is kind of like a silly actiony kind of thing.
Nice.
As silly as Chainsaw Man, or
less.
Okay.
Yeah, no, that's
all right. If you were a cyborg, what is your optimal machine to human ratio?
So that would depend on what is more durable, and in some extent, right? Like if it's written by, like if it's who's making the Android parts, right? Like if they're like very effective, gonna work perfectly for way longer than I'm expected to live, then cool, right? But
what if it's John Carmack making the cyborg and code?
Yeah,
I would probably have some really, really interesting shortcuts for square roots. But anyway, can you square roots in your head? No,
yeah.
in my leg. Yeah,
beep, boop,
but
boop.
in honesty, like I mean, yeah, there's a lot of the internal organs. I mean, could be done better. Like, could you imagine a digestive system where it's just like, yeah, nope, that's.
Yeah, no, I mean internally, just real sloppy work.
Yeah,
yeah, no, think of it like this way: do you like to eat? Do you hate exercising? Just turn off your digestive system.
That is true. Yeah,
hit the bypass, so it just
So I guess maybe
straight out. Oh, good.
I mean, I guess another question is like, yeah, what would you want to? Maybe it sounds like you're pretty far into the machine camp. So what would you want to keep from the human part?
I'm actually not pretty far in the machine camp. Honestly, I probably want to keep mostly myself, but there are some things that just like
You'd swap out.
I'd swap out. Yeah,
Fair
like if
enough.
something develops cancer, that's gone,
Yeah.
right? Like
Yep.
All right. So you're kind of more of like a iterative approach here. You're like
yeah,
things break
So
down, you replace them. Okay. Okay. All
so
right.
yeah.
start with the prostate is what you're saying. Let's begin.
I would say like
Are we allowed to say prostate on YouTube? I don't know. We'll
I
find
don't
out.
know. I
We'll
mean,
find out.
you and I, Phil, at least are getting to the age where we might need to be checked for such. So yeah. So
Yep.
yeah.
Dr.
Too
Jellyfinger.
hot for twist.
Mhm.
Twitch, sorry, twist.
All right.
Twist, light twist. Okay, that's 1 second.
All right. Invisibility or power flight, Scott?
Definitely power flight. Invisibility is so friggin' useless.
Yeah. Tend to agree.
Is a hot dog a sandwich?
Depends on how you interpret English. Like I can describe it as a sandwich if I want to. And all you can really say is whether I'm being misleading or not, right? Like I can't actually
Hmm.
like I can say that definition. You can say why did you describe it like that? That's how the
It-
language kind of works.
oh,
So
All
what I
right.
would
All right. No.
actually
No. No.
say
No
would be
more.
most
No.
accurate.
On this show, we don't let people wishy wash around. Yes or no?
Inside your look in your heart.
Yeah. This is not CNN. This is not CNN interviewing an extremist candidate. We actually make people answer the question here.
Okay,
right.
I'll say it is a animal paste taco with a really soft shell.
So yes or no?
This is
Hot
a
dog
better one
sandwich.
than the real
Okay.
replicant check.
Okay. I think I heard a yes there. All right. Just for the records, Scott Michaud on the record as a pro hot dog sandwich. You got to be careful on when you let guests on that have extreme views about hot dogs or sandwiches. You got to make them answer the question.
They'll walk all over you if you don't.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. They just make up a bunch of stuff, and it's yeah. All right. So standard question, just to confirm you're replicant or not. You're in a desert walking along in the sand when all of a sudden you look down and see a tortoise. It's crawling toward you. You reach down and flip the tortoise over on its back. The tortoise lays on its back, its belly baking in the hot sun, beating its legs, trying to turn itself over. But it can't. Not without your help. But you're not helping. Why is that, Scott?
I think the
Wow.
premise is wrong. I will have not flipped the turtle. I will have thrown it because that's a pun.
All right. I think inconclusive, honestly. And even though I work with Scott on a daily basis, I have yet to meet him in person. He claims he's from a town called Kingston in Canada, which
yeah,
I
I don't
haven't,
know about that.
Yeah, seems suspicious. But okay, we'll
sounds made up.
Yeah. I just realized I skipped one of the best questions on here. Sorry, I got to go back. Scott,
yeah.
what was your first job?
And you know what's funny? That's actually going to prove I'm Canadian. My first job, as stereotypical as it is, I worked exactly one shift as a hockey timekeeper for the U.S. For the Canadian military. The Air Force Base had
Wow.
a intramural,
Oh man.
and my buddy was double booked. He had to work his
Jeez.
day job at McDonald's and do the timekeeper, so he trained me on timekeeper. I ran one shift.
Nice. Did you get yelled at as a? Yeah.
Did they pay you?
I did make one mistake. I did make one mistake later on. So normally the ref would come up and you have to go and record all of the
like substitutions and stuff.
all of the penalties. So
Gotcha.
they usually come up and say, this guy was boarding, whatever. Okay, so I mark it down.
Mm-hmm.
And then this one guy, just the one ref came by and was like, and then that was it. Just held his wrist. I'm like, what the? And by the time I figured out it was, I think that was holding. I could be wrong. It's like 20 years ago at this point. It took me a couple seconds to figure out that, and the timekeeper board, because I ran the scoreboard, that's what the timekeeper usually does, would actually be in a mode where you have to put it into like an edit and run mode, and you have to flip back and forth. So I'm there trying to dick around and figure out how to do an edit mode. I wasn't able to turn it back on, so the counter was still like not running. And by the rules, that means that there was playing, but there was no time. So there was like basically free time for people. So people were yelling at me, being like, "The clock!" The winning team is like, "The clock!" Because they want
to keep
the
going.
game to end so they win, right?
Well.
But I was like, what do I do? I was like, you know what? That's whatever. I typed it in and go, and then that was good. And then I was like, what was that again? Yeah, okay.
Oh man.
And but it was my first and only day, so that was fun.
All right. Sounds like so I guess I guess technically you didn't get fired from that job, so
No,
sounds like it was a success. And you got paid.
Yeah.
I got paid. Yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
I assumed in like cured moose meat or something like that, as is the custom.
It was actually in money, and the weird thing is because they were paid in 20s, so it was $40. I think I got it for that. It was
Nice.
green money too, so it was like there's nothing. If it was a 5, in fives or whatever, it could be like, oh, it's blue, or in the 50 denomination should be orange or whatever. But nope, it was green money too, so I can't prove that Canadian.
Awesome.
The newer Canadian
It had the
folding
queen on
money
it.
is actually pretty cool. It's,
Yeah.
Canadian folding money is yards better than U.S. folding money.
Greenbacks.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a different scenario, I suppose.
And
All right.
depending on how you fold the money, you can actually make the queen frown.
Oh.
I guess maybe we switch over to some video games instead then.
Heroes in a Half Shell, Turtle Power. Yeah, so let's see. I
think we beat
so
that
we did
one.
that one. Yeah, it's just this
So we
one.
gotta do this one.
Episode 3.
Yeah, let's do it. Mutants Over Broadway.
Mm-hmm.
Do they do? I wonder if they get to Brooklyn or all this, or if it's all.
I do not know.
Oh yeah, we're following.
Sweet ride.
Oh, they both got away. I thought we got Rocksteady.
We knocked them out, but I mean, it's not like we killed them.
Oh yeah, it's one of these. I love these. These levels are always so good.
I fucking hate these.
Really?
Force scrolling levels. It's some of the cheapest shit. It is definitely part of the history of the
the franchise.
Ninja Turtles franchise, because this was the sewer surfing levels in Ninja Turtles the arcade game are well remembered by people as being
Turtles.
cool.
I think Turtles in Time had one of these too, where it was like kind of a similar.
Definitely. They all do.
What was the one in? There's the. Oh man, I forgot how. Now I'm remembering why these were kind of annoying.
Yeah, it's just chaos. It's it's tough. This one is a little less rough than others, but I think we're just playing on like chill or something. We might not be playing on like normal or hard mode.
Yeah. If it was hard, we'd probably be.
Man, that purple Cadillac thing is so badass. I would absolutely drive that.
I'm actually, it'd be pretty sweet if. I think I saw Ford's doing this a bit now. They're like selling their the electric motor systems. So you can like go and like you can take like an old car, like a whatever Cadillac, and then just like upgrade it to electric basically by just dropping in a crate motor and like a battery system.
That's cool.
And yeah, you can imagine that being like a geez.
Damn. You gotta get close, but not too close.
Yeah, I don't even understand how to hit this thing.
Maybe we just need to avoid it.
Oh, because we'll probably.
They may just be messing with us until we could probably sequence break it somehow if we were super good at this, but we are not. So.
Oh yeah.
There's no. They put modern games. They put a lot of little things for speedrunners and whatnot that you might not necessarily notice, and that may be one of those types of things. I don't know.
Could
just be talking out my ass.
You mean to try to beat it before it even gets to the last?
Exactly.
All right, it's here. Ooh. Oh man,
Man, it's getting
Oh no!
chaotic over
Oh,
here.
that pizza!
Can I
Can you
revive
help
you?
me? I don't
Yeah,
know.
I'm
Let's
trying
see.
to. Oh, I have to hold L. Fuck. Okay.
Oh
Damn it.
no!
There's too many guys.
No!
You should be
Oh,
able to
revive.
continue.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
I'm not very good at
These
this.
are some sweet
Yeah, these guys here.
backpack things too. These jetpacks are badass.
The little guns on the front.
Yeah. It's like something the Monarch threw away in the Venture Brothers.
What do you think a foot soldier guy makes? Like, what do you think a member of the Foot Clan makes?
Room and board.
You think?
Yeah.
Dang, that's rough.
Yeah, I doubt they get benefits.
Not even like
Sort of like Starbucks employees, you know.
yeah.
Or
You know,
Activision
actually, one
Blizzard
thing
employees.
I will say that's actually one thing that really annoys me about Starbucks is they don't like. So I basically never carry cash on me, but every time I go to Starbucks, I'm like, I go to like, I mean, I pretty much always tip like coffee people because they're like making good coffee for me. But then at Starbucks, they never have they don't have like a tip thing. They have a jar, but I'm like, oh shit, I don't have cash on me, and so I just feel like a jackass. So I'm just like,
it doesn't prompt you on their POS thing.
No, it doesn't. I don't know if it's like maybe it's
weird.
just I mean, unless it's just Boulder, but
I think
I just
we're
don't
gearing
understand,
up
like-
for the boss here. Yeah.
okay, here we go. All right, we got to beat him
Turtle
quick.
tenderizer.
So I can go pick
Turtle
up my kids from
trash
preschool.
and monster truck.
Dang.
Love that. Got to hurry up and beat these guys so Vikas can go get his kids from school.
Oh no. Do you think they'll
Not a perfect life, but
Do you think they'll break out of their car, or they're just gonna try to run us over?
I haven't played this one yet.
I mean, I guess I
Man,
wouldn't
really,
if I was them, but
they're really getting us.
yeah, the troll.
Right.
Oh yeah, how did you do your secret, your special move?
It's X.
Okay.
I think it takes some of your health, or maybe you get a certain number. I can't remember. I think
you only get a
number of
certain
times
number.
you can do it.
Yeah.
I'm about to die. Finally getting these a-holes.
Oh, here, let me try. How do I revive you?
Left trigger. Yeah, you got to hold it,
no.
but you can't take damage while doing so.
Oh, come on! So close.
Oh man, that's brutal. Oops.
It's like,
sorry. Let me get back in there.
Half a second away.
Oh boy.
Damn. Don't even try. It's not worth it. Let me
right.
go.
Fuck it.
Save yourself.
Oh my god. We're so close to beating these jerks. There's got to be some kind of like strategy here that is escaping me.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't really know. I mean, it's kind of tricky because they're kind of like. I guess you have to just.
You really just got to be jumping around, yeah.
Yeah, you got to move around
quickly.
Yeah, you got to hit and then jump. I guess. You're
gonna get.
Yeah.
You're gonna get this guy. Come on.
All right, come on. Yeah, there we go.
Excellent. Just in time for me to.
Spawn
back in and take all the credit.
Nice. All right, I got to run, but yeah, we'll
get them kids.
Keep going. All right.
Yep.
All right, Bill. I'll see you later.
Yeah. Take care. Get them kids. Take care of yourselves out there, folks.
Yeah. Take care of each other. Have a good day. All right, guys. I will see you later.
All right. See you later, Kyle.
Bye.
Switch over to my other call. Okay. We are clear on Twitch.